Hi, good morning.
Hello, Theresa.
Oh, wait, I don't know why my camera's not on. It was just on before.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. Okay, there. Is that better? No, that's better. Okay. How are you?
I'm okay. I didn't want to cancel today because I feel embarrassed to do it twice, but
Oh, that's okay.
it's been a hellish night yesterday, barely had any sleep. My daughter is diagnosed with strep A, whatever that is. So,
Yeah, her throat, her.
yes, her throat is very bad.
Oh
So
dear.
she's improving, and now it's for me to recover myself.
Oh,
However,
you got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't have it, but to recover from looking after her. So,
Right, right.
but I also felt that I shouldn't cancel today. I don't know why, but I felt the pull that don't cancel, don't cancel.
Okay, okay. Well, if you need to end early or
Thank
that
you.
I totally understand. Yeah.
If it doesn't work, then we'll reschedule. But I doubt
Sure.
we'll end it early. She's okay.
Okay.
I was preparing myself, and this woman who's above you,
Who's above you?
a female,
A female.
who's, who came across, I feel there's a motherly connection, but at the same time, I didn't feel like she is mom. I felt more drawn towards like a grandma or someone who's like looked after you, but an older female.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And there was something about custody battle. It kept coming to my head, custody battle. I don't know if that is related to you or to her, but something about custody of the children. So
Hmm.
coming through to me. And I felt that this woman, whoever she may have looked after you at certain stages in your life or has been there for you. So,
Okay.
okay, does this resonate with you or am I picking up the wrong things here?
No, it's complicated. And I don't want I can I just tell you what I want to tell you? I mean, I don't want
No,
to, you
not
always say
yet.
don't tell me too much.
No, no,
Okay.
not yet. Just let me know if I am on the right track or not.
Yes, I have a couple things in mind of what you're talking about. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then she went on to address you at a personal level. And I hope you don't mind that I will be talking about these things.
No, not at all. Yeah.
So basically, she showed me that you went through a lot of turbulence in the early years.
Hmm.
And she showed me she was telling me something about um, grooming. You may have been groomed or something in your younger years.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just, yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And she let me feel like it's over. It's gone. Whoever is responsible is gone. That's it. Over.
Okay.
And she said the heart is in the right place, like your heart is in the right place, but your mind wasn't. Your mind was very troubled, and
Hmm.
um, this way you were not throwing yourself at people, but giving yourself freely to people. You're seeking like connection, you're seeking love, you're seeking
Mm.
appreciation, but at the same time, people taking advantage of that.
Hmm.
It was like
Hmm.
weakness until you found your feet on the ground, found
Hmm.
a connection. But sadly, as I already know as well, that was taken from you. So,
Hmm. Yeah.
so this is how she painted the picture about you.
Okay.
And she said a lot of your anxiety in you, a lot of the turbulence in you now
Huh.
is because you are not in connection with your wonderful gift that you have.
Hmm.
Okay. And that
Hmm.
is the gift of healing. The
Hmm.
and I didn't know that about you, but according to her, you're very, very good at that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Makes sense. Yeah.
these are the things that she came up with.
Hmm.
As I'm receiving this, suddenly I see. somebody saluting an officer.
Yes.
Okay. And here I picked up a different energy, a male energy, uh,
Mm-hmm.
above you. And I'm not sure if this is, forgive me, I'm not sure if this is a Navy or Marine or whatever, but I felt like this person is ranked. He's
Yes.
established.
Yes.
And I felt a presence here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the same time, I didn't feel like it's an intimidating presence. I felt
Mm-mm.
it's a warm presence.
Yeah.
And he just barged in to override the communication from her. Like, bang,
Okay.
here I am. And I felt this is probably one of his characteristics
Mm.
to be assertive. Here I am.
Mm-hmm.
So that I felt is very much linked to you here.
Okay.
And then, um, and here you need to allow me some space to make sense of what happened here because I
Okay.
heard a gunshot. And I heard a gunshot, and I felt either we're dealing with an impact or a gunshot. But a younger male, I felt, passed to the other side, someone you know, and it's a result of either a gunshot or an impact, like a car crash or something, or this is representative, and this is where I need the space to
Mm-hmm.
make sense. Either this is
Yeah.
representative that they may have taken their own lives. So
Okay.
I am
Yep.
I'm there. And usually when they come through, when they have actually when their actions have led to their passing, they stay in the background as a sign for me to understand that this is what happened.
Right.
Gentleman's case, he was in my face. He was like super excited to come through. And he said, he said, it's okay, I will come back. So during the session that he will come back to connect with me.
Okay.
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 So
Mm-hmm.
we have these three characters who have come through.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, I felt really cared for you as a person, for you.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like we're dealing with somebody who is more traditional
Yes.
in her ways,
Yep.
And um, she reminded me of my grandmother as well, because my grandma is, you could take her with a pinch of salt. She means good, but not
Mm-hmm.
everybody would be, would,
Yeah. Yeah.
would
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where we are. The gentleman from the army or Marines or Navy, whatever it was,
Uh,
I felt there's a almost like a fatherly connection here, almost like a, So I'm not sure if this is dad or an uncle, but somebody at that sort of level.
right.
Who is this gentleman? I'm intrigued.
Okay. So it's interesting because, and this goes back to the first person that you talked to, but we'll talk about the gentleman first. My father was in the Air Force, and when he at his wedding, he was wearing his. I have a picture of him and my mother. He's wearing his, full,
Uniform.
uniform. Thank you. And uh, but also my father-in-law was also in the Air Force. My dad was in the Canadian Air Force. My father-in-law was in the U.S. Air Force, and they're both very gentle people. And but I had a very close relationship with my father. He was
Don't tell me more. The gentleman that's come through, God, it's going to be hard to describe. Hmm. How can I describe this? Was your father decorated? Did he like earn a special decoration? Because this gentleman here, I felt like he's received a special decoration.
um okay. Well, I don't want to tell you too much, but it could be something related to his job, which outside of the military, I would say he had a special distinction
Okay,
in his job. He was yeah,
and that would be a dad.
yes.
Okay, A bigger fellow, bigger hands, like more.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, compared to like he's not yeah,
Yeah,
rail like thin, yeah. But he wasn't fat or anything, yeah.
no, no, not fat, but bigger man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's showing me cufflinks. Cuff.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Was there a bump on the head? He's like taking the.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was skin cancer.
This gentleman, your dad here, is what we call in England a lad. Lad, L-A-D.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So even though
Yep.
he is of age, his spirit is very young.
Yes.
So what he's showing me here is, Garo, let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar and have a beer. And I feel this gentleman here is selective about who he calls a friend.
Hmm.
For some reason, he trusts me. For some reason,
Hmm.
it's a connection here.
Hmm.
And Teresa, the smile hasn't left his face ever since we started the session. And this is two things. I feel like this is his character.
Hmm.
But also, I think what he is trying to do here is to let you know that he's okay. Okay, that
Yeah.
he's very fine.
Yeah.
Is there a picture of you where he's holding you above him, like when you were young, like a picture on his shoulder or something, lifting you up, something?
Well, maybe not a picture, but I can I tell you
Yes.
what I think it's related to? Um, I when I was a kid, like maybe around 10 years old, I was into gymnastics and he would help me in the living room. He'd be my spotter. So he'd make sure that I didn't hit my head, when I was trying to do a handspring or something. So I think he's showing you a picture of him,
Yes.
yeah, holding me,
Yeah.
so I won't get hurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're the only one who could put him in his place. You're the only one who you could talk to him and he'll take it from you. You know, little you with that big giant of a man, and you're the only one who can put him in his place.
It's funny.
Oh, this is interesting. He's showing me like he's removing a tray from the oven. So
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming it's him who's doing the cooking here. So was he a good cook or
Um,
hang on,
I
Teresa.
would,
No, no, no. 1 second, 1 second.
yeah, I know what it is.
Chicken, chicken out of
Turkey.
turkey.
He did the Thanksgiving meal every year. That was the one meal he cooked, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
And it's Thanksgiving, this
coming
next
up
week.
next
So yeah,
Thursday.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
so sorry, Teresa. I messed up. And I will reprimand myself because I swear on my daughter's eyes, I was about to say, it's turkey, Teresa. It's Thanksgiving. And
Right.
I strayed. I thought chicken. Why chicken, for goodness?
That
And
makes total sense. That's the only meal I ever remember him making, and he was the one. He was up at 7 a.m. cooking all day.
he must have been great at this because I see
He
great
was
pride in this.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's a good sign he sent. That's great.
Um, he's making light of the situation as well. Like, I think your dad is a very brave man because he's not afraid to be in touch with the, let's say, the feminine side, although he's not,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he takes pride in it, and he's joking like something to do with Mrs. Doubtfire, Mrs. Doubtfire. So he's removing that
Okay.
like I'm Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you leave home at a younger age yourself?
Well, as you know, I left at 26. I went to Japan. I
Okay.
and he and my mother took me to the airport. Yeah. Maybe that's what he's thinking of.
Because he's referring to this leaving the home, like at the time he did not realize, but it was he now understands that it wasn't easy for you,
Hmm.
and he wished that this was communicated. But I think
Hmm.
you were like being strong within yourself, not to burden, not to, but you've not had it easy, according to him. He understands.
Yeah. There's something I want to tell you, but I know you're going to say, save it. It's significant based on some things you've said.
Said this time or the last time?
This time, this time.
Please go ahead, because it's going to be itching at you.
Okay. Um, because when the woman you said came in almost like a almost you said almost like a grandmother figure
Yes, mother,
and
grand.
something about custody
Yeah.
um and leaving home early. I was adopted as a
Okay.
baby.
Okay.
So it makes sense that my parents were older, so they were in their 40s.
Okay.
So they were kind of like young grandparents.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so you know, my father was like a mother to me too, in many ways. But I think that's what my mother's thinking about the custody because yeah, there's so much I could tell you, but
Okay.
I could, but I just don't want to,
Sure.
yeah, unless you want me to,
No.
because it would make sense. Some things that you said I want to validate, but I can wait till later.
Sure. Please.
Hmm.
So I'm sorry. I'm listening to you, but he's also bombarding me with things here, and
Okay.
he's taken me to a beach with palm trees, big palm
Yes.
coconut trees, and he is now in his shorts. Uh,
Yes.
hang on a minute. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is so unlike him, like flowery shirt or something like and a hat. So we're at the beach, and there's
Hmm.
something about ball game, like volleyball or something being played here. So
Uh,
if he was playing with you, there's a little girl here. He's playing with a little girl. So
uh-huh.
we're going to that beach setting here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the beach setting is quite beautiful, absolutely
Hmm.
beautiful.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure where this place is, but it feels very exotic. Of course, this isn't Canada. Of course not.
No, 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 no. I know where it is. We went there every year. It was Florida. Every year we would drive there. It's our annual family vacation.
He's
It's my
in
fondest memories there.
he's in his element at the beach. He's,
Hmm. Hmm.
totally different. Everything is different. The vibration is different.
Hmm. Hmm.
Remember that jerk? when you were at the beach thing? Was there a guy who was trying to hit on you or make a move or to flirt with you or something? He's talking about remember that jerk.
Um, you know, I the first time I ever brought any, a romantic partner to, was my first person I ever brought there was my husband. But he wasn't my husband yet. And I think my dad was a little bit annoyed because it was supposed to just be me and him and my sister. And then my husband just said, or, Jerry just said, yeah, I'm going to join you. So he just joined. And I think that might have irritated him because he had never even met him yet.
Hmm.
And he just said, I'm going to join you on that trip, which is very much like my husband.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that annoying him. Yeah.
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 I like the reference, calls him a jerk.
Well, it kind of is.
I love the way he's put this. He says, he's talking about you. She understands me.
Yes.
He uses the present tense, not the past. He doesn't say she understood me, which means to me like you understood him and you still do.
Hmm.
She understands me.
Hmm.
And I guess that in the in the family setup, you're the one with the strongest connection with him.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I don't feel like I'm seeking to be loved. I don't,
Hmm.
I'm not seeking to be liked by people and so forth. I am the way I am. Take it or leave it. But in your case, you knew both sides to him.
Hmm.
You knew him. You knew how to
Hmm.
them how to deal with him.
Hmm.
This is the second time I received this bit of information, and forgive me, let me just make sense of this.
Hmm. Hmm.
You don't have to answer this, Teresa. It's up to you. It's something personal. But who went through? Was it you? Uh, a period of life when we're dealing with, not dealing, but when we're taking substances we shouldn't be taking?
Oh, yeah. There were two things that happened. Um, One is I was having drinks with my friends. We were in a park, and then and we didn't even have that much. But I said, oh well, I shouldn't drive, so I let my friend drive the car who didn't even have a driver's license, and she crashed the car, and then they but I went into the driver's seat, so they took me down to the station and took a breathalyzer, and I was fine, but then I didn't really do like I don't know. The substances might be my sister.
No,
My sister, okay.
because I didn't feel we're dealing with a one-off situation. I felt like
Hmm.
whoever the reference is made for or to is someone who is using quite a bit of stuff, whatever it is.
Alcohol. Yeah.
Okay. To me, that's the
Yeah.
same thing, addiction.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Who was on the alcohol? Was it you? Or,
Me. Yeah.
okay,
Me. Hmm.
okay. This is what he was bringing up.
Yeah.
The way he puts it is she yanked herself out of it. You like
Mm.
wrote yourself strongly out.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So your constitution, the way you are, you're walking a
Hmm.
tightrope. Okay.
Walking what?
A tightrope. You're
Okay.
you're
Okay.
very fragile.
Uh-huh.
So he's showing shield yourself, preserve yourself, be careful,
Okay.
not to be vulnerable, even though I can feel that you're stronger than how you were once.
Hmm.
Okay, still, you're very, very sensitive. Very.
Hmm. Yeah.
Why am I? He's showing me like he's going in for a shower, and in the shower suddenly there's no water, and there's a big fuss about there's no water.
Yeah. The My mother liked to garden a lot. We had a beautiful backyard, and she would always turn the sprinklers on,
Oh yeah, yeah.
to water the lawn. And off, if you were in the shower, all of a sudden the water pressure would just disappear. You'd just be like, "Come on." It happened often. I'd have to tell her, "Turn it off. I'm having a bath," or yeah. That's funny.
Theresa, between
Hmm.
you and me, did you sometimes turn the sprinkler on when he'd go into the shower just to watch his reaction?
No, no, I never did, but he liked to joke around.
Okay,
Yeah. Always joking. Always joking.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I can see that in him, the character that, you know, going overboard with a bit of a drama, like getting angry. If he was my dad, I'd pull these stunts.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty fun.
There's a big fondness of him towards babies, towards children.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like a big teddy bear when it comes to kids.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
He's holding a baby, but I know it's not a baby on the other side, it's on this side of life. And I
Yeah.
have a feeling that we have a baby born, and not too long later, he is on his way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, it might be two things that are coming together here that you're talking about. One is my first pregnancy ended in miscarriage, and I was very, very sad because it was almost Christmas time, and we were going to fly back to Toronto for Christmas, and then I wasn't pregnant. And then before I got to Toronto, my father had a stroke,
Oh,
which was just even more awful. So that baby, he knew I was pretty distressed about that.
yeah.
Um, but my firstborn um, was born 3 weeks before my father passed away. And
There,
I brought him to the hospital. And even though all the doctors said, don't put a baby near, newborn baby in a sick hospital, I said, I don't care. I put it in his arms. He was not, able to open his eyes or talk or anything, but
well, he may physically not have been there, let's say,
mm,
but Teresa, I've got a huge emphasis on his presence. His soul was touched. He felt, he knew, he felt.
hmm.
Okay? So
Yeah,
to hell with the five senses, they're meaningless. It's the most important
right.
one, the soul, the heart. He felt
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
He wasn't diabetic, was he?
Not that we know of. No.
Because he's warning me against sweets. Did he indulge in sweets? Did he have a sweet?
Yes, he ate ice cream all the time. That was his favorite thing. I would make really bad cakes 'cause when I was trying to learn how to bake. He'd eat them anyway, even though they were terrible.
Yeah.
He did. Maybe he was diabetic. I don't
I
know.
think it was the case. I don't think it was diagnosed. But you know what,
Okay.
Lisa? Thank heavens it wasn't diagnosed. Because what's the point of depriving him of it? You know, the sweet
Right.
thing he likes,
He
it gave
loved
him
it.
a lot of comfort.
Yes, it did. That's a really great detail. I can't believe you got that from him.
Um, he's showing me a folded flag, a flag that's been folded.
Okay.
And I assume possibly this is something that was left behind for the family. So there's a flag, folded flag, and I'm not sure if it's with you now or with your sister. There's a folded flag.
If anybody would have it, it's probably my sister because I moved out here to California and she basically took everything that was left over in the house.
Okay.
But he came from a family who all served in the armed services. So he had two brothers. It could be something with them. They had a long history of,
Yes.
military service in his
There's
family.
definitely an importance associated with the flag.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
To him, it's
Hmm.
very, very important.
Yes.
He's of the culture where men were real men. And I'm not talking
Yes.
about the biological aspect of it. I mean, inside,
Yes.
there's honor here,
Yes. Yes.
you know. So we have a playful, lovely human being here, but at the same
Hmm.
time, when push comes to shove, he would stand in the face of whatever it is. He's very tough that way. It's
Yep.
very important you do not lie to him. Very important.
Mm. I just had a memory about like 2 weeks ago. One time I'd taken something from my sister and she told him, she took this from my room. And he goes, did you take it? I said, no, I did not. And he goes, well, to my sister, he said, if she says she didn't do it, then you have to believe her. She says she's telling the truth. And I was like, wow, like, you know, I was ashamed,
Yeah.
that I lied. Yeah. Huh.
We know kids when they're growing up, they join all kinds of activities on the stage, theater, and so forth. But this isn't just a passing event for you. I
Hmm.
feel like he has watched you perform on a stage.
Hmm.
Were you performing when you were younger? Were you in a play or something?
I was in, yeah, I did, just not big parts, but yeah, in school I did some theater. And in high school I was in band. I played the flute, and both my parents are very musical, so they would come watch that. I did ballet, and gymnastics. He would always come to my gymnastics things, yeah, where you would little performance and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'll go back to the theater. I'll go back to a play.
Mhm.
I think what he's trying to tell me here was this a passion of yours that wasn't achieved? Uh,
Yes. I think I was good at it, but I just didn't feel confident about it. My kids are really good at that. Yeah.
you notice how they strike two birds with one stone here? He brings up
Yes,
a
yes.
memory, and then you hit upon the word confidence.
Mm,
Takes me right to what this beautiful lady said earlier about you as well.
hmm.
I think this was lacking in you, the confidence.
Yes,
Yeah. I
yes.
think what they're trying to emphasize here is to hell with looking for your confidence or yourself in others. You have it in you.
Hmm.
You know,
It's a good message.
he's doing this. Hang on, for you to get the point across. He's very proud of you. I'm very proud, very proud. So that's the message here.
Mhm.
Takes herself much too seriously. Takes herself.
Yeah, probably.
Theresa, it's time for you to be a bit of a clown, a bit of a fun girl, because
Yeah.
I think we may have veered off course a little bit here. Okay.
Hmm.
bring back the magic in you.
Mm,
He keeps going back to the stage. I think you're multi-talented in a play, but also he's making a reference here, like you can make people laugh.
yeah.
Yeah, you can make
Yes. Yeah.
with
Yes.
jokes and stuff like that. So he's showing you in the light of a comedian. So that's how you,
Yeah.
yeah,
It may be a reference to my teaching that I do at the university because a lot of those professors are very, very, very serious, and I'm always making jokes, and I'm like, you can,
beautiful.
we have fun. We have a lot of fun in my class. So
That's what it's about. I respect that. Well done.
yeah.
Wow. That's the healer in you.
Mm,
Okay, that's what this is about. Forgive me, I got excited here. The wages, they're going
yeah.
on, and then it makes sense to me. That's the healer in you, Teresa.
Yeah.
You're able to touch the hearts.
Yes.
I don't know if you have any background in like special needs education, because you're quite natural at this.
Well, you may or may not recall in our last session, I told you my daughter has Down syndrome.
I remember.
But before I ever had her, when my first son when I was pregnant with him, I remember saying I would be fine if my child had Down syndrome. And when he was born fine, I was almost a little disappointed. I don't know, which is so strange. And then I got Mary, and I knew I'd be fine with it. I always knew. I like kids. I like people with special needs. I like people who are a little bit, different. Always. Yeah.
Well done, Teresa.
Thank you.
Um, my communicator once inspired me when I was speaking to a couple who have a very autistic child.
Hmm.
And he told me to tell them. He rarely intervenes, but he gave
Right.
them a message. And he said, Garo, we only send our blessed souls to angels on earth to look after them.
Mm,
So there you go.
lovely.
Your dad is really going towards this beach thing. He really loves that. And suddenly
Yep.
he's taken me to a buffet where there's food there.
Okay. I think he's talking about another trip that just he and I went to together. Because I
I'm sorry, Teresa, I can't hear you.
I want to tell you what my father did. Can I tell you that? Because oh no, really? You can't hear me?
Now
I'm
I
gonna turn
can.
this thing off. Okay. Technology does funny things when,
Don't
you
worry.
know, with
Don't worry.
spirit. Um, my father was a judge, um, you know, law, and so he had the opportunity to go to Costa Rica to hear evidence for a case.
Okay.
And he brought me along because he would do this whenever he got to go to cool places. He would bring me or my sister, and we were just amazed. Like for $5, they would give you all this food, fresh fruit, and I'm like, how can it be so cheap? It was a beautiful trip. It was just the two of us. Yeah. And that was gorgeous. Yeah, Costa Rica is just absolutely beautiful.
He doesn't care to explain to me about the country, he's just focusing on the buffet. He's just focusing
Yes.
on what appears to be like some crustacean, like either crab or some.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
fantastic personality that he is, even though, as you said, that he is a judge, and yet he
Yeah.
doesn't judge.
Oh no.
I'm reminded of the Italian judge who passed away this year, sadly.
Frank Caprio. Yes.
Yes, I'm reminded of that sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that same vibe, and I love Frank Caprio. Is like he reminds me of my father. A good person. Yeah.
You know, I keep hearing in my head, salt of the earth, salt of the,
Yes.
you know,
Yes. Yes.
do you guys have a little dog or a small sized dog?
Yes.
Because I can hear, and it's associated around your father here, perhaps from the day.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. My father didn't want pets in the house, and somebody gave us a puppy from their dog's litter, and my dad was always the one who got up early in the morning and would feed the dog and stuff like that, and he did like the dog. And in fact, when we first connected, I said, I hope my dog comes through, not that little dog, you know, because she came to me after she got hit by a car. She came to me in a dream 2 days later
that's
at the
beautiful.
back door. Yeah.
Um, he's taking me somewhere else here. I'm in front of a television. I'm watching the what do you call it? The rocket. They go to space.
Oh yeah, space launch.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, space launch. So I'm watching a
Uh,
space launch or something. So I'm sitting there and he's watching that.
hmm. I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
he's
Was he interested like in space and in space travel or something to do with that?
well, probably. I mean, he was even though he was a judge, he before that he was in sciences. He was pre-med, so he had a very broad knowledge of many things, you know. Um, so yes, he was interested in a lot of technology too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he predicted a lot of things that were going to happen, you know.
I don't know how open he was with you.
Hmm.
Okay. Perhaps this makes sense to you. So
Okay.
I'm going to relay exactly what I'm hearing here.
Yeah.
Is so as you described science and so forth, and I'm seeing the space and then he said with the military background, everything that comes in here, and he said they tried to recruit me, and I said no.
Interesting.
So I felt like they tried to recruit me as in to work in intelligence or something, and I said no.
Yeah, he was very smart. I could see that. He was a very humble man. He came from very humble circumstances. They weren't rich, you
Yeah,
know. But he did very well for himself, you know, as a judge. He very nice lifestyle, you know.
yeah. You see, that's the interesting bit because they may come from a humble background, but he's rich inside, rich here.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
most of the idiots I've met in my life don't come from humble background. They come from,
All right.
you know, I don't think this is him, but somebody else, again, military, is showing me that they were actually in the battle theater.
It could be my father-in-law, who I really adored. He had a similar vibe
Yeah,
to my father. Really kind.
I'm trying to separate the energies here because you're loved by two different people here. Father-in-law, did he sustain an injury while in the in theater in battle?
Uh, I don't know. I know he flew planes. I think maybe it was had some psychological trauma too, you know.
No, uh, I'm
No,
getting
physical.
a distinct physical thing in the leg. I'm getting a limp. Was there a limp? Was there a problem with his walking or mobility?
There may have been. He was quite old when I met him, so, same as my father, he was probably 70s.
Yeah, I get the sensation in the side of my leg now. So I'm
Interesting.
either he had a problem, like a
Oh,
physical problem in the leg,
right.
or perhaps he sustained an injury in while in action.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, he absolutely looks at you as a daughter.
Oh, yeah, I loved him.
The daughter I never had.
That's funny because he has five daughters.
But why does he see you so close to him as a daughter?
All I can say is when I first met him, I loved him. I almost loved him before I met him. He had the same kind of energy as my father.
Hmm,
And I just thought he was the sweetest,
okay.
he was humble too. He was a university professor with, he taught Spanish literature, just very romantic
Yeah.
and kind, very, very kind.
You said he has five daughters, but he could have 500 as far as I'm concerned. But then
Mm,
there's that one soul that walks in and he
mm,
feels that connection. And that makes a difference to him. This is the thing.
yeah. When he first met me, apparently he told all the other, relatives, he said, "Have you met the wonderful Teresa?" Which made me happy.
There you go. Yeah. The daughter I
Yeah.
never had. The-
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah. Theresa, you're very much respected by both gentlemen.
Mm,
There's not only love here, but there's also the element of respect.
hmm.
And from your dad, I felt there's a very strong push towards the well done to you.
Oh,
You brought yourself back. You've done this. You've built yourself. So it's like you've paved the way for yourself. Well done.
mm.
I'm supposed to tell you about your sister from your dad
Okay.
to look after her. Look after your sister.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
like be there for her. Look, speak with her.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Does does your sister complain a lot? Or does she complain or does she go on a rant or something because he's doing this?
Um, she's very bossy.
Okay.
She's the older sister, and she got everything because she demanded it. And
Okay.
I always tried to, I felt bad for my dad. So I'm like, I don't need the,
Yeah.
she can have it, that was our dynamic. You take it, you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's bossy, bossy, bossy.
Okay.
Yeah. She's adopted too, yeah.
Okay. Well, according to him, keep the link going. Perhaps you've been avoiding, you know, I would,
Yeah.
so according to him, keep the link going. Believe it or
Yes.
not, she needs you more than she shows that she needs you. She needs you.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Sure. You're showing me a drink. Oh yeah, you said earlier she was drinking. Who's drinking?
No, me, I'm the drinker. Yeah. Yeah. She used to, yeah, smoke marijuana. She and her husband, who died actually of drugs, um, yeah, they would just kind of lie around. I mean, she had a good career and stuff, but she was not with, she didn't hang around with good people
Okay.
growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess this is why he's emphasizing the support from you to her. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I can understand where the drugs came in, as I was saying earlier.
Uh-huh.
See, because I saw a
Yeah.
gentleman, I heard the gunshot impact. Now I can see. It's the
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The connection is starting to weaken now, but I can,
Okay.
but I'm seeing Mickey Mouse. I'm seeing Mickey Mouse. There's definitely
Yeah.
about Mickey Mouse here.
I think we might have gone to Disney World in Florida, and we used to always watch Disney every Sunday night. It was on TV,
Okay.
and that was something we would do as a family. My sister and I loved watching Mickey Mouse, or the Disney stuff. Yeah.
Do you celebrate Thanksgiving where you are?
Yes. It's Thursday of next week. Yep.
I mean, I'm in England and I'm Lebanese by origin, but believe it or not, we
Yeah.
celebrate it as well.
Oh,
I've made it a tradition in our home, although
yeah.
not necessarily with turkey. But
Hmm.
there is something here. Keep a space for me, for your dad.
Oh,
Do you do that usually? Do you keep a space for him?
no, but I will.
Okay. Keep a space for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I was told once by a gifted um psychic that he could see us, all the kids, sitting on a couch watching TV because we had a big projector, and he said he was there with our dog that, is in spirit. So I think he's been around a lot.
I felt it. I felt that this is what he would like.
Yeah.
Space for me. You don't have to keep a space physically, like put a chair or something.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. But mentally, just bear the fact that he is with you. He's going to be there.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's letting me feel that he appreciates what I'm doing here. Like, job well done.
Mm,
Job well done.
yes. Yes.
Look after her. Look after her. Teresa, uh, I have here instructions from your dad. I should be there for you. So you don't have to book me. If you ever need to talk about something, reach out or whatever. This is what he wants. Look after her. Okay? Feel free to connect with me.
Thank you, Garo.
Absolutely. I do that with quite a lot of people from my people when I'm asked by their loved ones on the other side, please look after her. It becomes personal to me.
Hmm.
Feel free to reach out. If anything happens, whatever, if you're feeling down, feel free.
Thank you.
Okay?
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
They've pulled back.
That
Wow.
was great.
That was so important for him to say that. As soon as
Yeah.
I told you the message, he's like, pulled back.
Yeah. I've always felt him around.
Yeah, very strong.
He's been around always, always. He was the first one, in fact, that I began to understand what after death communication was because the night before his funeral, I was writing my speech, to say, and I got so cold, I couldn't warm up. I had to get in the hot, hot bathtub, and then weird things started happening, like the TV would turn off, the TV would turn on. What do you call it? A alarm clock would go off in the middle of the night. I mean, stuff like that happened a lot. He was around.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And don't forget, you have a beautiful energy about you as well.
Thank you. And
So,
so do you.
yeah, the healing energy is strong in you. So they would
Yeah.
easily tap into that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we've called the electrician many times in our place because lights flicker and go
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
But then I put my foot down. I said, listen, thank you very much, but stop messing about with my light. Let's stop.
I know. I almost called an electrician too because I was having a bath once and we just had new bathroom put in and the lights were going off and then it
Yeah,
just stopped.
yeah. That's what
Yeah,
they
it happens in different rooms of the house. It's
yeah.
weird.
Some people freak out, and I always tell them there's no need for you to freak out.
Yeah.
Have you been hurt? No. Has
No.
anybody done anything to hurt you physically or anything? No. Then I said, then
Hmm.
that's it. That's their way of, they're putting energy into it. So appreciate it. Say thank you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Teresa, lovely to see you today.
Yes. Yes, you too.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it. You're good. You're good at what you do, but you're a good person too, and that means a lot.
Bless your heart. Thank you. I appreciate that. You take good care, my dear, and don't forget,
Yeah.
I'll be here for you if you need anything. Okay.
Thank you so much. And I hope your strep throat feels better
Thank you.
soon.
Thank you
I
very much.
will I will pray for your healing.
Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bless you.
Thank you. You take care. Bye-bye.